Welcome back to Fools One Bourbon. I'm Justin.
I'm still Matt.
Yep. Today, which is on a Tuesday, we happen to be in Matt's basement, which is super cool, doing an early week review. Today, we have Ktaadn from Ancient Souls Distillery out of Shapley, Maine. So this is our first Maine juice review.
And
which is awesome.
Where's Shapley?
Shapley is southwestern Maine, close to the border of New Hampshire.
Cool.
You can look it up on a map. I'll probably do a little zoomy thing here, showing you where the distillery is.
And the distillery is right next to Mount Katahdin, which is...
Not at all. Not at all.
Oh, okay.
Not at
Just
all next to
wanted
Mount Katahdin. So, yeah, so this blend is Ktaadn, Ktaadn, which is an interesting spelling for the actual mountain Ktaadn, which is not spelt that way. I'll put it.
It's
up
not even
for
close.
You. Mount Katahdin is north central Maine, Baxter State Park. It is the end/beginning of the Appalachian Trail.
Super cool mountain. Super cool.
It is just under a mile. I think it's literally like 60 or 80 feet under a mile.
Yeah.
There's actually a big rock stack up there where people keep adding rocks to try to get it to a mile. It ain't gonna happen. But second tallest on the East Coast, second to Mount Washington. Anyway, yeah.
As you
this
can tell,
is not a fresh crack.
As you can tell,
we literally.
Oh, just say literally.
We just opened this. We just filmed. We talked for 30 minutes, and the camera recorded 1 second.
And it was such a good episode.
Yeah. Sorry.
And we're trying to rehash all the things that we talked about, but we're a couple Ktaadn sips deep. So
we did have 2 pours of this. I had some of your Castle Key. We just opened another bottle that we just got. That is a friggin' hazmat. Woof, 143.5, I think is what was on the bottle. 20 year. So apologies to Scott, whom I've been talking with at Ancient Souls Distillery about this very bottle. So yeah, it was better before, and now we're gonna maybe get a rapid fire. Unfortunately, but hopefully we can cover the same items with the juice.
I will say that I'm excited to drink it again, which means we probably gave it a good score.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
I'm not going to talk about scores, what we did previously, but this is decent juice. I found this at a store in southern Maine, in Scarborough, Oak Hill Beverage. Caught my eye. It was the only one sitting on a barrel where they usually have some allocated stuff. There was a couple cases of Penelope Fuck Cancer, which is super cool, which I did grab us a couple the other day at a different location, which, by the way, keep your eyes peeled. I didn't realize the Fuck Cancer has 2 different
I thought I saw that.
So there's a standard, and I forget if it's like 90 proof maybe, or 95. And then they have a cask strength.
Yeah, I think I saw that on the Penelope
I will
Instagram.
keep my eye out. If I see 2, I will absolutely get 2. If I see 1, I will get myself 1.
There you go. So when you find 1, thanks for letting me know in advance. Appreciate it.
But you'll drink it anyway.
I'm gonna guzzle it now.
Friggin' juice all the time. You're always guzzling my juice.
Oh, there it was. I knew those 2 words were getting ready to be put together, and I just wasn't ready for it.
You put it in my brain because you said guzzle.
I'm gonna put it in your mouth too. the juice, the Ktaadn juice.
Yeah. So Ktaadn, 99 proof, aged 9 years.
Which is cool.
It's very cool.
Because 999 and
some
what
circles say 999 is actually the number of the beast, not 666.
Never heard that.
Yeah.
Also never really looked into it, but
right. So yeah, this caught my eye. Kind of an interesting bottle. The shape was new, unique. I've not seen a bottle like this. The label caught my eye. It's got kind of like a Celtic vibe, like a Norse vibe to it, which I kind of dig. I mean, I have a tattoo that is Norse, so I get into that sort of symbology, if you will.
You have a fucking astronaut tattoo as well.
I have a few. Yeah. Well, I got Lincoln's initials in Viking runes. Yeah, cool.
It's neat.
So this bottle again, this is from Maine. I talked to, I believe, the distiller Scott. We had a pretty good conversation via text. He told me a bunch about the juice. This
super
is,
cool guy.
Yeah,
Very energetic.
Had a great conversation with him. He was super excited for us to do this. Try to get some of his product out there, talking about it a little bit, which is great. This, full disclosure, this bottle specifically for Ancient Souls is basically an NDP. So this is someone else's juice.
MDP?
Non-distiller producer.
Oh, NDP.
But
Okay,
he is
okay.
distilling right now. He's got some stuff in the works, aging. But this particular bourbon is not been distilled and aged.
Right,
in Maine.
Distilled in Kentucky.
Yeah.
Matured and bottled in Maine. So
yes,
the juice is from. He told us.
He said Bardstown.
Yeah,
he was definitely a little nondescript on whose juice it is. Gave me the mash bill. It's 75-21-4, 75 corn, 21 rye, 4 malted barley. Do some Googling and definitely find out MGP has that mash bill, but this is not MGP. And it appears it's probably a Barton product. I didn't see anything from Barton that is available today with
so
that mash bill.
Barton is the one that makes a lot of 1792?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Barton does 1792.
So there are
reputable brand.
20 different 1792 variants or more. They're all pretty good.
I don't think any has this mash bill.
But none of this mash bill. So
not that I could tell. Prove me wrong. Totally fine.
Yeah.
Awesome. But we already had this is dram 3 of this juice.
And he did say, because you asked or you found a mash bill that was similar to MGP, but he was adamant.
Very adamant. It is not MGP. This is distilled in Kentucky bourbon.
So one of the things that we were talking about, how it's kind of cool, weird, neat. I don't know how distilleries are taking juice from other places and putting it in their own bottle, their own label, and they're calling it a finishing or a bottling or whatever. It seems like a glorified barrel pick where you go pick your barrel and then you put a fancy sticker on it saying, this is the barrel that we picked, except that's like exactly what they're doing. They're picking the juice, and then, which is weird to me, but one of the things that we were talking about was how for a new distillery, it might be advantageous for them to do that.
Absolutely.
It lets them get a product out there, maybe make some money, get their name out there, all while they are distilling their own product for their own bottle release. So super cool idea. I know very common.
I know he mentioned they have a cigar blend or
in
batch
the works.
In the works. It's currently aging. It's a couple of years out. I don't have the particulars on that, whether it's absolutely distilled here in the state of Maine, or if it's another juice that they did some blending and finishing with. All cool stuff. But glad this is happening in the state of Maine. We don't have a lot of bourbon in the state of Maine. We have beer. Like, you have so much beer. It's absurd.
We didn't talk about it before, but and not to like try to hijack this, but Liquid Riot rebranded, right? They sold another Camp Pennant or something.
I don't even know.
Oh, I thought I was talking to you about that.
Oh, you might have. I don't remember.
Liquid Riot was a Portland distillery, restaurant, whatever. And I mean, I don't know if they had great bourbon, but it was a very like standout bottle, right? They had the flip top, like the German beers where you like the pressure.
Top.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they had those on their bottles, which were really cool. But yeah, recently found out that they sold last year, I think. And if you see Camp Pennant, that is the rebranding of the Liquid Riot.
So what else do we have? We got Wiggly Bridge.
Wiggly Bridge is a big one.
Split Rock. They
Split
label everything as organic, so I'm not sure what that's about, but I would like to try it. See if it's any good. And then
what is non-organic?
Who else is in Maine?
What is non-organic bourbon?
Gunpowder.
Oh, New England Distillery.
Horrible.
Or no, New England Barrel Co. And then is it New England Distillery?
Okay. That's in Mass, but there's another one in Portland.
I think it's
Maine
new.
Craft Distilling, I think is what it is.
Oh, okay.
I drank that one before.
The gunpowder.
That was horrible.
Yeah, they did, and I have it. It's like the Rack 4. I think they did. It's some collaboration with Mass Landing, I think, and the Gunner's Daughter peanut butter beer.
Okay.
Super weird. We should do an episode.
Did they like pour it in the beer cask?
I think they like. I don't know. I'm not gonna try to make it up, but they did some type of collaboration with them, and I got a bottle of it. And it's weird.
All right. Well, cheers.
Cheers again.
Yeah. The Ktaadn from Ancient Souls.
Was talking about how I did not have a conversation with Scott. You did, but I did see some of the back and forth, and something that I like is when we do get a hold of the distillers or bourbon hunters or collectors or the people that are on Instagram and they're friendly and they're engaging and they're excited. That just gets me fired up.
Yeah, absolutely.
So from somebody who's doing a bottling or doing a distillery, it instantly makes me want to support their product.
Oh, for sure.
Right? Like just the willingness to talk and get excited with other people is so cool. It's that's the vibe that I got from him.
Well, and also at the same time, I mean, we know what we are in the videos that we 100%. Make, right? And he started watching our stuff and was like really interested to keep the conversation going. So, mint, I'm in at that point, right?
It's because of your editing skills and you taking out.
Yeah, he made comment on our.
We'll show him episode 1A.
Turkey hunting video, which we weren't turkey hunting, but the one that we did in the blind, which is our last one, episode 13. This is 14. But anyway, what about the juice here? We did discuss before the nose. The nose is pretty mild. It doesn't really strong. Get you heavy, but you can definitely get the bourbon notes out of it. Not a lot of ethanol. At 99 proof, you don't really expect there to be a big blast anyway. But mouth feels good.
Yeah, it's a good smell.
Yeah.
The instant taste, or like, the second it kind of goes in, it's good. Tastes good. Good flavor.
The second it goes in, it's good.
I mean, the second it goes in, it's great. So, I mean, that's actually an accurate statement for both parties.
The second it goes in my mouth, it feels
not
good.
I didn't say my mouth. Maybe I did. Oh, because my second time drinking Ktaadn spelled fucked up, but
That's the third time.
It literally is spelled like somebody who has a Southern Maine education.
Interesting. Yeah, Scott, give us a rundown. So this is not the spelling of Ktaadn. Mount Katahdin in the state of Maine. It's on the bottle. It's Ktaadn. Was there a copyright issue where you couldn't use Ktaadn?
Copyright?
Well, I don't know.
It's a Maine education,
bro. I'm not sure.
You know exactly.
I've never made a label.
When you came over, one of the first things you asked me is, "How do you spell Ktaadn?" I go, "Well, it's not that."
No, I know that for sure, but I feel like every time I do type it out, I get it wrong.
Yeah, because you're doing that.
If that's the reason, that's awesome. That's like doing the hashtag of a poor spelling so you can get all those idiots that can't spell it right. Yeah. That would be mint.
That would be funny. That would be funny. He knew his audience. He was like, "I'm near Sanford. Let's put this."
Yeah.
They'll know. Yeah. They'll know.
Yeah. So northwestern Maine is pretty rough. It's pretty tough. Trailers and maybe less dentists. A lot of paper mills used to be there. Definitely heavy backwoods working class folk. But Shapley, Sanford area in southern western Maine is a bit
the prime.
Rough.
It's the prime of the state. If you're visiting from other states, especially Massachusetts or New York, this is Shapley and Sanford is where you want to go. It's where all the beaches are. It's where everybody drives BMWs. Nobody brushes their teeth. It's great. It's fantastic. Yeah. You were talking about you went hunting somewhere and they had, or it was the Old Forester maybe? Is that where you got the Old Forester? And you asked if there was anything else out back?
Yeah.
And
this weekend I did do a little hunting. If you're on Instagram, you might see a picture. I have a couple bottles and a little bushel of apples. We went up to Vermont, just south of Burlington, to visit some extended family that happened to own an apple orchard. I did a little hunting. I escaped the family shenanigans for about an hour and 20 minutes.
Beautiful. Well done.
To go hit a couple stores. I think I hit 4 or 5. Vermont's very controlled. Everything has to be a state liquor store. But I grabbed a couple things, and we were just kind of like talking about how kind of like jaded. Jaded. I mean, I think that's the correct term that we are now. So I happened to go to this one store. They had a bottle of Old Forester 10, the 1924, sitting on the shelf at MSRP. Yeah, you're coming home with me. That doesn't happen that often.
They just had one.
Yeah. He gets upset if I don't get one, or get 2 rather.
Just
literally.
You know what? I will stop giving you shit about the 1 versus 2 if you just say literally.
There was only one.
Literally.
Anyway, so I had asked, and I asked all the stores the same thing. You know, I see your case. You have the allocated bourbon in there, and I saw your shelf. You have bourbon on there. Do you have stuff out back that you like don't put out, or that you haven't put out yet? And this lady at the store says, "Oh yeah, absolutely. We got some stuff behind the counter." Totally didn't. It was like she gets that question all the time. And that's just how they operate, right?
Yeah.
Case of Blanton's, case of Eagle Rare, and I'm just like, that's cool. Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, it reminded me of like, I don't remember what, I mean, almost a year ago now, we were road tripping up north for the ski trip.
Yep.
And we hit like all these random, I don't even want to say stores, like gas stations, like places that should not have had bourbon. And the one that we went into was like this little hole in the wall gas station that had a bottle of Blanton's just sitting right there. And at the time, we were pumped. Like, all right, we found one. This is great. And, you know, lady behind the counter with probably 1 tooth. She
One
maybe
big
had
one.
one.
Couple
Yeah.
of little baby teeth.
That bitch was barely hanging on though.
She's a big girl too.
But we were talking about how like she was a big girl. But how like 1 tooth gas station, like run down, that's like 90% of Maine. Like you got to be way more descriptive. You know, you've eliminated Brunswick and Portland. The rest of Maine you just described by
it was funny.
teeth.
Like you rung it up, and what was it, 70 or $74.99 or something like that?
Yeah.
And she's like, "Whoa,
oh yeah,
that better be really good for $75."
Yeah.
Just like how
that poor lady.
how stupid are we?
What a sweetheart though.
But that's the cool thing. Like, if you go into like a big liquor store and it's just got all the stuff, it's like, okay, cool, you got the stuff. But when you find this little podunk mom and pop agency liquor store, and there's a bottle of Blanton's, or there's an Eagle Rare, or there's a Weller sitting on the shelf, it's like, this is amazing.
It's so funny though, because when you go to the store and they got a fucking case of it and they're willing to show you, and you're like, I'm good. Like, but
now I'm good.
But 10 minutes later, you drive to the gas station with the big girl with the 1 tooth. Are you buying the 1 bottle?
Probably not.
Hell, oh, I am, 100%. And I'm trying to take the tooth girl home.
If I'm looking for Christmas presents, then 100%. Yeah.
Oh well, yeah.
Because so Eagle Rares and Blanton's, that's definitely my list of presents now. That's where I'm at. I just have too many. I have all the letters. I have too many Eagle Rares, and I'm just trying to find store pick Eagle Rares now. And so
store picks.
So if I get store picks, I'm gonna get rid of my regulars.
Got to get a 12. We got to get a 12.
I have not seen one in the wild. I've not heard of it. Even down in Mass, I haven't seen it.
We're gonna buy one.
I've seen the crazy, like the Jack Daniel's, the Heritage.
Yeah.
I'll be down there tomorrow. I'll look again, see.
We're gonna buy one for like secondary, and then 2 weeks later, it's gonna be everywhere.
Probably.
Yeah.
I will. I'll hit up Patrick at Patman's and be like, "This is what we're definitely looking for. This." I should give him a list of a couple things that we're really.
I mean, however we can support him too, you know, that'd be cool.
But I talked to him actually, because they do the Christmas Eve thing, and they're starting to like get into that game where they're gonna hoard, so they can have for the release.
Are we doing it this year?
Oh yeah, of course we're doing it.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Okay,
we got to. We're gonna film. It would be great.
Oh yeah, it'd
be awesome.
All right, okay, all right, I'm back in.
I don't even care if I get a Weller Special Reserve. That's fine. I just think it'll be really fun to film it.
It would be fun to film. Yeah.
and I had a
It
lot
would
of
be
fun
fun.
there.
It would be fun. We could probably get a bunch of idiots in there on camera. It'd be a good time.
So Ktaadn.
So Scott, super cool. Excited to see
It's good.
the.
It's got a good mouthfeel. Good legs.
Yeah.
The heat's there. It's not crazy.
It's not
99.
overpowering. Yeah.
It's totally drinkable. And I think I mentioned before that this is, if you wanted to use this as a mixer, this would be a really good mixer.
I don't do a lot of mixers, so it's hard for me to like I don't know what makes a good mixer. Is it something that isn't overpowering, or is it like does it
all
mean
depends on what you're trying to do,
right?
Like how much ice you got, like what are you looking for? Yeah. But something that has a decent flavor.
I would like to
start there.
I would like to put an ice cube in that. I bet
a little mild. This is definitely mild.
I bet it would
doesn't have a
open
bite
it up.
to it. Definitely has some vanilla and caramel, and you get the oaks.
Yeah, one of the tasting notes was butterscotch, and I've yet to really find that in a bourbon, but I definitely felt the vanilla, and then the rye spice. Yeah, that kind of.
Yeah, I do like the high rye aspect of it.
Yeah,
I think
it
does definitely give it a little bit more character.
Yep.
A little bit depth. I think if you didn't have that, this would be super like blah.
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't be bad, but
it'd be like a Blanton's.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, be like a Weller Special Reserve.
That was going to be the next one.
Same thing.
Weller 12, that's crazy. Damn. I like Weller 12.
I just think it's so basic.
I like the 12. I think I like the foolproof a lot more. But
the foolproof is definitely better.
Foolproof,
the 107, I still haven't opened. I have not ever had it. Has not touched my lips.
We'll change that tonight. No, I'll touch your lips.
All right. So what do you think? So we had scored.
I think I remember mine, but I'm not 100% sure.
Are you adjusting?
Nope.
Have you have you gotten further into it and thinking more about it?
Nope. I'm gonna go with the original score that I had.
I'm still at the same.
I think. What'd you have?
7-1.
Okay, I think I was a 7-3.
You were.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm gonna stick with the 7-3. Good flavor. It's not like blow you away. Gotta have it, but it's good, drinkable. Absolutely can have that on the shelf and share. It's a cool bottle. The main aspect's cool. Scott is super cool. Really excited that we've met him. Hopefully we can connect with him a little bit more in Shapley.
Yeah. And if you're watching, Scott, Matt would really like to find out where he can grab a bottle.
Well, so I'm pretty sure.
Again, there was only one for me to procure.
Only one, yeah. I'm pretty sure the deal that Scott gave you was that if we gave it a good score, that he would give us a barrel. He would let us do a barrel pick with our sticker and our emblem, which is like super nice, Scott. So
in your mind,
probably bump it up a little bit.
Like in your mind, what is a good score? Like in our own, not to 10.
Yeah.
What is good?
Yeah. So
I think anything over 6.
I feel like we've talked about it, but I don't remember. So I think in my a 1 is a good bourbon, but it's a bourbon.
It's a bourbon.
It's a bourbon that I'm not going to buy. It's a bourbon that if it's on the shelf, it's probably going to sit there. Like it's gonna sit on the shelf. It's gonna shit on it. It's just not a great bourbon. To me, the everyday drinker, the put it on the shelf, share it, don't really care. That's a 5. That's a Blanton's for me. Like it's not super hard to find. It's not easy to find, but it's not hard to find. And it's a fun bottle. Everybody notices it. It tastes okay. You're not going to overpower anybody. You're also not going to overwhelm everybody. So it's good. So 5 is like everyday drinker. A 10 is like the most prized bottle that you have. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's good.
Again, I've never had a bad bourbon.
No, I want because if you said 6, right? If you said this is a 6.5, like this, is that bad? And I'd say no.
Not at all.
Still a very good bourbon.
Yeah.
And then I think into the 7s, you've just elevated that to a great bourbon.
I was gonna say I think a 7 is a great.
Yeah.
I don't know what the names would be, right?
I'm in.
7 is great. 8 is
great.
Like amazing. 9 is just extraordinary. I don't know. I don't know what those words are.
Yeah.
But a 7, like,
Yeah.
again,
I think we're good.
if I saw this bottle, I would 100% buy it.
Yep.
Absolutely, I'd grab it. It tastes good. I want to share it. Support Maine products.
Yeah, I'm in. Yeah, same.
So
So go ahead.
When do we get our barrel?
Yeah, when are we getting a full barrel?
I would like my bottle for my conversation, and then the barrel pick of the cigar batch that is currently.
Oh, that would be sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you know what? I just want to be there when they pick barrels.
Honestly, if
care.
we could be a part of like where they crack it, taste it, whatever, like that.
Hell
yeah. That would be super.
Yeah.
It'd be cool to put on camera.
It would be super
and it would
cool.
be free publicity for Scott.
Absolutely.
All of our viewers would see it, and then they would all buy the product. All 14
I do want to talk a little bit more about this. There's some things I didn't mention that I wanted to.
Oh, interesting.
But anyway, so I'm 7-1, you're 7-3?
I'm a 7-3.
Oh, well, thank you. So one thing that we did talk about before, kind of slipped my mind on this one. We're trying to do this again and still hit our high notes and not do this
not force it.
Justice.
Yeah.
But some of this stuff that seemed really interesting that Scott was telling me, and I'm gonna paraphrase. I'm probably not gonna get everything correct, but it's cool. Just follow me on this little journey. But a lot of like the bottle aspect, the kind of the Celtic vibe, and the juice all kind of plays homage to Scott's heritage, which is super cool. So there's some aspects of Maine Indian heritage in here. There's some aspects of European heritage with the Celtic stuff. And then also the choice for the juice. I'm sure there's a lot of different aspects to that, but something about where this was specifically from, harvested grains utilized in this mash bill specifically come from land that some of his past generations actually owned in Kentucky area. So super cool. If that's how he built all this specifically to say, we need a bottle to go out there. Let's find some juice. Let's not pick Southern Distilling. Let's use this because of XYZ.
Yeah.
Super cool. It seems like from the description that Scott was giving me that there's a lot behind it. It's not just nondescript. Right. This tasted good, so I'm throwing it in my bottle. There was definitely a lot more heart, I'd say. You're right. Put into what this was going to be.
He's the opposite of what we would do. We would go get like a good juice and come up with the most ridiculous bottle.
Absolutely.
It would be shaped like a penis. 100%. And then we would sell it as like 2 fulls, 1 bourbon. And none of it would mean anything. Everything in here seems intentional. The juice, where it was sourced from, the bottle, the Celtic theme, it all had a meaning, which is, again, like, it could be completely bullshit. And if that's the case, Scott, well done, man. You have, like, we've bought in.
No,
it's super cool.
You did it. It's great.
But if it's not, then, it's probably not. I'm not saying it is. It's just super cool. It's super cool learning about something, seeing the meaning, seeing the passion behind it, and then being able to support it. So
absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
So if you find, especially if you're a Maine viewer, and you see Ktaadn from Ancient Souls, grab it. It will not disappoint. You'll support local. It's good juice. It's a cool bottle to have on the shelf for sure. Certainly if you've hiked Ktaadn, I have, you have. It is kind of neat. In the state of Maine, we're not known for mountain climbing, big mountains. And like we discussed before,
kind of sneaks up on you.
Mountain, were we talking about this?
Well,
but
both.
Ktaadn does too.
Yeah.
It's so interesting. Maine has mountains, but not big. And where Ktaadn sits, there's nothing.
Yeah.
And so there's this monstrosity of rock that just pops out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And it's super cool. If you ever have the opportunity to go, you drive down this road called the Golden Road, which is this crazy logging road where these logging trucks will go, not like a logging truck you've ever seen on the highway.
Yeah.
These are way fucking different. They're gigantic, and they do like 70 down these dirt roads.
And they're loaded like
wild.
Like whatever you think the capacity of a truck should be, it's twice that.
Yeah, if you think of a video of like India or that area where they overfreight
the
things.
trains and shit.
Yeah, that's what those
100%.
logging trucks look like coming out of northern Maine.
Yeah.
But anyway, you'll go down this dirt road and you feel like you're driving forever, and then you'll take a turn, and then you're facing this behemoth of a mountain just sitting there. It's wild.
And it's cool. It's like it's an all day event. Like most people that hike it, they'll camp out the night before, and then they'll start their hike, at 4 or 5 o'clock when it's still pretty dark. I think you said you did it in 12 hours.
It was about 12 hours up and down. Yep.
So I don't remember how long it took. I just remember going up, not being that bad, knife edge being a little interesting. There's one moment where you kind of need to jump, and it just doesn't feel like you should be doing that. Like it doesn't feel like a good life decision. And then you get the sign, you take your pictures, and then you walk down, and it's the most miserable descent because you're beat. There's nothing to look at. It's like loose rock, or at least the trail that we went on was like loose rock. And it's just like these hard steps every time, and your calves and your thighs, and I'm fat, my knees, my hips, everything is hurting.
The hike out sucks. It was gorgeous.
It's the worst.
I did Cathedral Trail on the way out. The only time I've done it, I did Cathedral. So I didn't do Knife's Edge.
Oh, okay.
I did Cathedral, and supposedly Cathedral is the most hand grabbing, pulling. Cool. And I remember it was 3 or 4 separate times where you get to this peak and you're like, yes, I made it to the top. And then you look and there's another peak out there. So you got to go put that down. You go back up, you hit that one. Nope, still not there. And he keeps going. I mean, it's a really good hike.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's
I'll have to go back and look. I don't remember the name of the trail that we did, but it was pretty wooded, and there was some areas where you had to climb, but it wasn't like rock climbing. Only knife edge, but whatever trail we went up, you could do either or.
Right.
You could choose knife edge or do something else. So
yeah, and I think they closed Cathedral for a while. I can't remember why. I think there was some rock slides or something.
Well, wasn't that where that lady went missing pretty recently?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But anyway, Ancient Souls, Ktaadn.
Ktaadn.
It's good.
Somewhere over here. Ancient Souls somewhere down here.
I'll do a Google
map.
Earth fucking zoom into the couple locations.
Yeah, super cool.
Good.
Any Ancient Soul product that I see on the shelf, I will snag one. We need to talk to Maine, the state, right, to figure out how this works.
Yeah, that's something that a little side project I'm hoping that we can do is have an interview with Maine Spirits and understand how the allocation goes, how stores get what, when they get it, who's making those determinations.
But in the meantime, Scott's going to hook us up because we were nice with our own barrel. I mean, what a guy. What a guy.
And just to clarify, we're not being nice on our scores. Our scores are legitimate. Well, that is a legitimate 100%. Score. We're not just floating high numbers for just to be 100%. For the sake of it.
If Scott doesn't give us the barrel, we will reshoot this. And I will give it the 2. It's good bourbon.
It doesn't
it's good
deserve
bourbon.
A 2.
And we're excited to support Scott. He's again super cool guy. So
and just we're finishing something else that we poured at dinner. It's not this.
After we filmed,
this is a hazmat. This is brutal.
Yeah, after we filmed the first episode.
We were gonna do a review on this today, but we had to do this one twice. It's so good we had to do it twice.
Yeah. It's good.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining. I'm Justin, 2 Fools, 1 Bourbon.
I'm Matt.
He's Matt. Check us out on YouTube, Instagram, Reddit, Discord.
Yeah.
We're not really on the Discord, the Reddit that much, but if people start interacting in there, then we're definitely going to do more of it. So it's just going to be a function of how the viewer decides to interact.
Cool.
Yeah. Have a good night. Oh. We gotta do this.
Fuck you, Baltimore.
Yeah.
All right.
Go Lions. All right. You good? Yeah. Whatever.
I
did the thing. You clapped the thing. All right. Dude, I'm kind of feeling a little bit a certain way.